That's what's happening. Okay. I've decided to change this one. This one. Right, Phase. How's it going? Your productions are sounding good, mate. Yeah, all good here. I was just working on. Someone's asked me to mix one of their tracks, and I've only just got around to kind of really getting stuck in. I'm finding I'm having to listen to it quite a lot, as if it was one of my own, to get used to it. Because it's weird. If the ones I've built from scratch, like I know, but when it's someone else's, it's like I've got to get to know the sounds. It's quite interesting. How's it going your end? Decided to change the snare back on this one because it was on 4 instead of 3. Bass shaper, no, do that. Bass shaper. What does it do? Couch potato. I am from the state of Wales. Wales in the United Kingdom. What state are you from, Couch Potato? Not so good. Sorry to hear that. I hope things get better soon. Right to bet it. Oh, right, okay. See, yeah. You're having a bit of time out. It's good to do that. It's good to get some time away from the usual things and get some like self-reflection and distance and stuff like that. Definitely. Yeah, I like to get the most I can do realistically is go for a walk round, and I usually do it at night. It's quite hard to get away these days. For me. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Kent. I don't know if I must have driven through Kent once, but not that more than once. Just once coming back from London. Focus on yourself, yeah. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because you know, family and friends don't understand. Don't understand your passion. Oh yeah, the perk generator. Yeah, how do I will send you. Okay, right. Where are you gonna go? May you have a blessed day. Be welcome, couch potato. Enjoy those potatoes on the couch. Yes, George, how's it going? What am I doing now? I'm emailing Phase J. No, I'm messaging Phase J. On the TikTok, on the TikToky. I think that's yeah. I'll just do it on here quickly because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. Just forget. If it works. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working. Yep. We cooking. What we cooking? We are going back into this one because I've got a few things I need to do. I'm going to change where the snare is back to where it was. I've had a listen, and as unique as it makes it sound, having a snare on 4th beat instead of 3rd beat, it's not big and it's not clever. It kind of works in this bit here when there's like another little drum bit in the background. Because because there's a tight, like a quiet snare on 3 and then the big snare on 4. But I've decided against the radical drum beat. It's kind of like reinventing the wheel a bit. It's dubstep. It's not. I don't know. It's really hard. You release your side chance tune? Oh, what's it called? Marcus Berggren. Who's that then? Who's Marcus Berggren? Marcus Berggren. No way. Interesting. Wow. Different colour hair. Or maybe it looks like him in the dark or something. I know a keyboardist who looks like him who's in a band. It's not him. Geometric Disco. It's on your SoundCloud. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, self-released, is it? Henry Elliott. Thanks for following. Everyone in Sweden loves him. It's a compliment. Thank you very much, Carl. Carla Wagner. Cheers, mate. I do get lookalikes. I've had a few. I've had what was it now? Oh, I can't think of what's his name out of Top Gear. And then, yeah, with dubstep before it. Sup, Henry Elliott. It's the one you've been showing your productions. Oh, it's the one you've been showing. Thanks, Phase J. Cheers. I think the proof will be in the pudding. You know, like, I'm gonna play them out next. Wait, not this Friday. Basically Friday the 28th of this month in Wrexham. James May, that's the one to face it. Dubstep's James May, and many others. Yeah, the proof will be when I play them out on the 28th and when I release them. Because if it's always like a shot in the dark release, isn't it? You'll know this, Jay, won't you? You put something out there. I think the first thing you need to do is get people to hear it. Because how do you know? Unless the right people hear it, how will you know if it is well received? It's hard as fuck, isn't it? Trying to be a record label, trying to be like 10 people, or 10 or just a handful of very well connected people, with a zero budget as well. Good luck with that. I mean, like, I think you can get radio plays. But like, you hear those stories of record labels paying like £100, £100,000 for a placement on a radio station. Like, what? And then you kind of realise how much money is in the industry. But we're not doing that. We're like underground dance music people, and we're like pure. We're not like one after that like dollar to feed the habit. We're like, well, at least I'm. I assume. I don't know. I'm just going to assume lots of things. Got music. Withers on SoundCloud. Okay. Oh yeah. Well done with the OBS. Yeah. I'm alright. Dayless. Evening. How are you? I'm. Yeah, my ears are better now. TikTok is huge. Yeah, TikTok is amazing, and I'm really sad for the Americans who've had that tool taken away from them. Out of the many tools that like make up social media and whatever you want to call it, for them to you're not allowed to get it on their app store anymore. Apparently, it's going to shit over there. Really bad. Bad looks of it. I do Calyx. I'm doing on the 28th in Wrexham. I'm DJing, and I'm also playing at Home of the Drum this year. Home of the Drum Festival. That was really good. I was on a bar last year. This year I'm DJing. Oh my god. The news is still sinking in. I sent a mix into the Secret Session PR group today. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned. Oh, that's good, mate. Yeah, that's a good result. Yeah, send me a link. You thought the van got lifted? The van? What's the van? Wait, my memory feels very short at the moment. You might have just mentioned a van, and I have completely missed what you're talking about. Anyway, thanks for the shout out, Henry Elliott. I did say the name of your. You've got music with us on SoundCloud. I hope. I mean, that's one where I need. It won't let me copy and paste. But yeah, I made dubstep. I'm making everything at 140 BPM at the moment, and it's like a challenge. It's quite versatile. You get lots of different sort of tune, weird, non-genre sort of stuff. I can send you my ideas from Label. Yes, please do that, because I'm playing and I'm still building a playlist. I mean, it's only 2 and a bit weeks away. I want to play mostly my stuff, but I don't have enough. I won't have enough to cover a full hour. So yeah, I've got some nice stuff I already want to play. Just email stuff to terrapastel@gmail.com, or just post links in here or Insta. Any of you, yeah, if you want me to play some dubs out for you. I don't make trance, but Bass J does, who was just on. I think he might still be on. I don't make trance though. No, I've never been able to make trance. I used to be into. You have Simula 140. Yes, please send that. I'm really into Simula as a D&B artist. There's just something about that sort of quiet. It's not quiet. It's just it's easy on the ears, but full of life and rhythm and energy. It's just like, I just love that way of producing. Yeah, please send me those. Yeah, trance. I used to be into, like, when hardcore became happy hardcore. I think some of what was played, the variety of like flavors of happy hardcore. There was one which was like sped up trance, or even remix trance. So it's got all the same elements, but made compatible with 180 beats a minute. And some of that was really good, but obviously that was at 180, so it's a different thing then, isn't it? Is it? Dark? Oh, right. Well, you might be interested in some of, this. Maybe not this. The filter always goes out on this. I'm still waiting for them to fix that. Nice. Evening, George. Evening. What's happening in Magic World Land? Where is... So yeah, I'm going to turn all these snares back, because it's got to be done. So move that. I know there's many different ways of doing this. Alright, thingy's turned off, so I can just drag these. What I should have done was... I can just copy it all over. And there's something else I have to do as well to put it back to how it was. Silix, thank you for following. Was meant to be on 8 to 9. Spinning. Nice. What were you spinning? Scream MC. Oh, okay. Oh, you did a takeover at a Jamaican bar? No, a Jamaican bar. Is a lot of Jamaicans, do a lot of Jamaicans going on? Is it like a bit of a mix? It's a nice little mix of English and Jamaican folk. Sounds good. I liked living in Moss Side. It was cool. There's one that my favourite like bar to go was because it was a music one. I mean, I didn't really go in any of the others, so I didn't really meet many of the locals because it was what was it called now? The Old Abbey Tab House. I played in it. I put a night on in there once. And then I left the area, and then suddenly the Old Abbey Tap House started getting loads of D&B nights on. I was well gutted. I missed the D&B era there. I kind of feel like I'm not going to say I was there before it started. I think there was a lot more nights that went on there, but it was nice to be a part of it. Tempo. So wait, do you get trance at 140? Bit of funky, bit of garage, bit of breaks, bit of grime. Nice. It's nice that I miss living in Moss Side and the feeling of like just all the different people and cultures, and we're all getting along. And it's always it was always good to me. I moved to Wales, and this particular tournament, it's quite white. It's not that colour matters or anything. It's just that sometimes I'm like, is that just because it's really far away from like the city? Everyone seems really nice here, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm like yeah. Chicane related artist playlist. All right, okay. Chicane. Yeah, I remember Chicane from Success in the 90s, wasn't it? You're doing a mix soon. If you have any deep 985, I'm trying to see. This is it. I have been trying to emulate the sort of Sesko kind of. There was that Sesko Super Stealth by Sesko. Someone posted it on here. I was taking like play requests for playing bassline tunes to get references because I was trying to make bassline, and someone posted Super Stealth by Sesko, and I just paused. I was just like, oh my god, this is what I'm like. What I didn't know I was after, and I was. And so yeah, I've been trying to get sort of a swing on hi-hats in some of my tune that does this and minimal, and that kind of really subtle. It sounds like Foley, like sort of like water in the background. So I don't know what the hell. I bet it does. You know what? I've not heard it in a club, but I'd be like, whoa. When it goes quiet, and you just switch into it, and then this is like a piece that fucking drops in the air. It's like, yeah, it's still full of energy. It's like, oh. So yeah, there perhaps are a few which might fit that. That's interesting. That. Do you know how do I fucking do this? I need to start doing this. So where's the fucking switch? Snipping tool, and we're gonna snip this, right? Windows logo, just key Shift and S. There we go. Seeing that? I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of like I think it worked. It saved it. Copy to clipboard. Wait. Mark up and share. Now I've got to save it. Screenshots. Yep, that'll do. Do you want to replace it? Are you fucking joking me? I've already got it. It's already in there. Right. That will remind me, hopefully. Hopefully I won't just forget I've taken a screenshot. Welsh channels, yeah. But the Welsh are sound. I mean, the Welsh have had to deal with English, like casual fucking English racism from this fucking shite. Like, so they know, don't they? That's what I'm assuming. I've not met a bad Welsh guy over here yet. Super stuff goes off, yeah. Minimal. Music, my music's Terrapastor on Spotify, Bandcamp and all that, SoundCloud. There's not really much dubstep in there, it's mostly electronic stuff. Just doing whatever comes, whatever's what I feel like making. Doesn't fit in a genre. Makes it hard to market. You play every time people scream, I will be playing it. I'm going to be playing it on the 28th for sure. I'm going to put it in my set somewhere because I just really love that tune at the moment. I've also got some other bangers. Do you know when you see when someone just posts like something on TikTok? Because the more dubstep people you follow, you know, you just get loads of it. And there's someone, was it Vex? He posted this tune off a clip of a mix that his mate did, and it's just this like alien fucking bass. It's quite minimal, but it's just like and I love it, and it's going in the mix. I'm gonna play that one as well and watch people fucking wince including myself. I don't know if you know, because you think that I'll be surrounded by other people who know dubstep possibly better than, well, they know deep dubstep better than I do. Like way, like they know so many dubstep tunes compared to what I know. But I know what I like. All I know is what I like. I know a good dubstep tune that I can groove to. So when I hear one, I'm like, I can play that. I will play that. So I'm hoping to bring some to the table that people haven't heard before, even know. Let's see how good of a train spotter they are. Yeah, send me everything. Please. Oh, you sent Silex an email, Calix. Good on you. Yeah, defo. Dad's side of family's Welsh. They're all proud to be Welsh, not British. Yeah, yeah. I'm up for yeah. Everyone needs to, basically the North and the Celts just need to separate from that part of England. Oh no, but we don't want to leave our London friends around. They didn't do anything wrong, some of them. It's hard, isn't it? I was going to say about independence, but you know, that's a bit bad. I mean, Wales has got all the water, so you know you can't live without water. We're holding a lot of cards here. Edit Flowdan's track. Where he started. Alright. I might have heard that. Yeah, dumps. Oh my god. It's gonna be mad. And yeah, and again I'm playing at fucking Home in the Drum. Playing at Home in the Drum with Wob 40 with our crew. It's gonna be fucking mad. So this track, let's move all these back as well. Oh, I think I might have Diddly, diddly, diddly. Ooh. And one at the end, weirdly. Look at that. You too, Calyx, Silex. Sorry, I wish I knew. I wish I got it right. I'm gonna say Silex. It's just, it looks like cat. It reminds me of Calyx. Silex. See ya. I used to say see ya like that all the time on the early internet. See ya. And then I found out it meant, no, some made it mean cover your ass, but I still used it. I was like, no, I'm not letting someone rob the meaning off me. Cover your ass. Have you ever made house? Yeah, I've made house actually. It kind of turned in. Yeah, not much. Not enough. I've not made enough house to say that I can make house. Yeah, but I did make what I thought was a house tune like early on in my music making journey, and it's got some really big synths in it. It's kind of like, I don't know what it's like. It doesn't sound like house. It's got a 4/4. Is it techno? It's very melodic, but I would still call it techno. So what is it? Is it trance? Could be a bit trancey. Big like stringy synthy pads, like really bold ones that are like trying to push one massive melody. It's a bit trancey, I guess. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because I didn't think I would ever make trance. There's possibly a trance tune. See ya. See ya. Breezy situation. Nice one. I'm trying to think what it is. Thank you. Is that the one off the album, or is that the single? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, thank you very much. I really I loved making that one. I tested the mix for it on the way back from Home of the Drum last year. I was driving home. I had to come. I had problems with the car, but I'd finally got in the car. The sun was out. It was middle of the day. I was so tired from not sleeping all weekend after a festival, you know. And I was listening to that in the car, and I was like, this kind of like sticks in your head a bit. I tried to put some emotion in it. You know, it's like it uses tempo changes. I don't know if you noticed, to bring out, to sort of accent certain moments. A cat's imagination. Oh, a cat's imagination. I mean, I never thought about a cat having an imagination. That's kind of mind blowing. Because what do they imagine? Yeah, like that. Is that the sort of visuals they go for? That's great. Totally zoned out. Nice. Listening back to it, I'm critiquing my own tune now. The mix, I think the mix it's supposed to be, you know, like somewhat like a sort of it doesn't sound like a chill out track because it's quite loud. I think it sounds quite energetic, even though it's kind of chill. It's like, it's not quiet, is it? It's quite loud. I've pushed it like a dance music tune into the master, and I kind of I tried to pull back from it at the time, and it just didn't feel right. So I don't quite know what to learn from it yet. Yeah, that piano. I can't of the basic pianos, but it reminded me of like a 90s sort of stab piano thing. Just strip everything away there. It's like it's become like it's like a, not a guilty pleasure, but you know, like you listen to a tune, like there's certain tunes I can't listen to by whoever, Boards of Canada. I'll save them. I won't rinse one. I'll just like, right, I'm not listening to Boards of Canada. This I've not listened to like Music Has the Right to Children for like a year now. So I'm gonna listen to it. I might have forgotten about it, but I think that's supposed to be another one. On 1969. Every time this breaks, every time I load it up. It's an amazing plugin, and it's on version 1.11, and they need to sort it out because it's a EXP. And surely they'll message me when it's ready. Grime, yeah. I like grime, but maybe not as rapid in parts, and not much room for a vocal because there's a lot of other stuff going on. But you know, could like strip those bits out. Yeah, still on 111. So I've got to put it in manually, haven't I? Which I've written down there, 119.69. Oh, and you can't do this. Check this. You can't actually fucking enter a value. But like, it's by typing. You can, like, on pretty much every setting in Ableton apart from this. I mean, configure doesn't work, does it? So anyway, 119. Yeah, and if I hold shift, it doesn't fine tune it either. What in? One 1969. Shouldn't have to do this, should I? That'll do. 1977. And it goes like this. That I'm just gonna freeze it because I don't want to keep going back in and out and messing around. Freeze track. So Henry Elliott, what have you been doing? Have you sent something to Silex? Have you got like tunes? Oh no, what's this nonsense? Cropping the silence. There was an error while closing the file. I know what this is. I know what's caused this, but I don't know how to. Pain in the bum. Oh well, it works. That's the main thing, I think. Let's just save it as a new version in case, right? Dark Trap. Nice. Do you want me to play it on here? I mean, I don't always play tunes on here, and I usually wait for someone to like ask me to do it, because sometimes I don't know, and usually I'm too busy like to just play tunes. Reverse rim shot. Bring back snare resonance on all. Oh yeah, okay. So I've also got to do. Yeah, this. Why does it sound weird? I'm leaving this chance. I don't usually like this. So this amazing Ableton rack, which I got for free. It's called Noise Clank FX, and it's got one random element in it, which is I think it's a flanger actually. No, it's not the flanger. Maybe the flanger is one of them. The other might be corpus. I'm not sure. Can't remember now. Oh no, it's shifter. No, it's not. It's the 140 force. You're making an impact there with what you're doing. It's looking good. How's it going? I've got this. I've nearly finished this epoch era of me making 140 tunes, because I'm playing on the 28th and I'm going to play them all. I've got an hour. Got a bunch of other tunes I want to play as well, but like probably at least half an hour of it will be mine. And then again, I'm playing at Home of the Drum in July. Is it July? Yeah, July. Which I'm really buzzing about. Yeah. But yeah, like it's mad how I've transformed into doing 140, and now I've got two 140 gigs because of the crew I'm with. Like, we were playing D&B for a whole year in Wrexham. We did a monthly night. Nice, yeah. Have you got some like how many people do you send out? Do you send out to a lot of labels and DJs in one go? Do you do like a mass mail out of do you sort of do follow up emails and chase them up and stuff? Because when I was putting out D&B, I did that for every single release. Yeah, I self-released it, but I did send it to like my favorite DJs who might like it, who I I don't know. They don't know me, so it's kind of like cheat. Some DJs openly, publicly say, "Here's my email, send me tunes." So you still need to introduce yourself, but you gotta keep it short, haven't it? But then to keep it personal, you also want to keep it personal at the same time. I didn't have time to personally email like even any more than 10 DJs. I can't. I feel like I haven't got the time to do that. Who are bigger and play? Yeah. I was sending stuff to yeah. There were some DJs who'd write back to me, and that was nice. Like they even gave a little feedback as well and what they thought of it and stuff. And nice. Oh yeah, you got a booking agent, booking agents. Nice. Oh yeah. So at the moment, I'm working with our crew because Maya, who kind of heads it, she's like well on it. Like she's a producer and has got us all these gigs so far. We've just got to try and pull people in as well and pull tickets in, and we all get to hear each other's productions and test things out. But yeah, she wants to do a vinyl release. Obviously, it's like gonna cost a lot of money, but I do. I'd love to get one of my tunes on vinyl, but I don't think this is the way it will happen for me. Like one-off dub plates. I haven't even got a turn. Well, I've got a turntable, but it's in the shed because there's no room. Yeah, she's definitely gonna get at least one copy, but the other producer DJs, um, yeah, it's a case of if you've got a budget, you probably get one. They always say your tunes you least expect. So we're doing this 140 night on the 28th, and we're also doing like a 140 compilation. Like Maya's going to put a compilation of all. There's like four of us, five of us producers, and she's just like choose whatever 2 tracks you want to go in it. So actually, she's not even having like a say in. Maybe some of the producers send like 4 tunes, and maybe she'll pick 2 out of that. But I've got to choose. I get to choose which ones I want released, and it's breaking my head having that responsibility. I was just going to release them on my own, one at a time, like make them all, and they're all finished, all mastered, and then release one every. I could release one every week. It would be nuts, and until I've released 10 or 12 of them, and then put an album at the end of it. I fancy trying that this time. Seems that I've got so many that I could saved up as singles. Double-sided double-eight, nice. Pod Life Party, nice. I will keep an ear out for those. What if I put the snare like halfway in between 3 and 4? It sounds weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, not a chance. Garage, but half a garage. Converted garage. Yeah, it's cool. It's exciting, isn't it? Working in this. Is it an industry? No, it's a scene. It's a scene. It's not an industry. The industry's for like, for get exploited, get a loan, and then have to pay it back. Thanks, Henry Elliott. Thanks for tuning and sending. You send me stuff. Thanks. See you later. See ya. This is Serum. Do you use Serum Force? Yeah. There, that's what it is. There, it's obviously format. I can't remember how I made it. It was like based on another patch that I'd made ages ago. This, that was a serum, but it's all serum bases pretty much. I'm trying to get into phase plant, but it's not as quick. I can't lay down stuff as quick. I know how to get good results now out of serum. Not all the time, but more often now. But phase plant is like you can do some really mad stuff on it. And this, it's the same one again, but slightly different. And then I don't know if you can hear, but there's sub underneath it. It's like machine gun down below. I'm not sure that that snare should be dipping the bass, like sidechaining. So, yeah. It sounds good when I play it loud through my subwoofer, so this is why I should play it in the club on the 28th and just have that one last listen to it on a massive sound system. It's not going to be that big, but it's going to be bigger than the one I've got in this room. Reason, yeah. It is. Faceplant is sick. Do you know what? I think after using Faceplant for ages, I said this the other day, it's Faceplant is like the user interface of Serum, you know, like they've where you can see mostly everything at once and it's quite easy to route stuff and but with the versatility of like a fully modular analog because you know on an analog system there's all these crazy modules you can get and it's kind of like that. There's like it's like Faceplant has every single module you could possibly think of. I mean, there might be some quirky sort of like perhaps pointless, I don't know, modules. It's like funny modules that you could get from like a analog modular system. But I mean the essentials for like it's almost like a whole studio bar the sequencer, isn't it? And you can sequence as well in it, just like you can in Serum. You can sort of sequence with LFOs, can't you? Yeah, I love it. I love it how it's both of those. So that means you can if I had to make any sound, if I had to choose something that could make any sound, I would go for Faceplant, even though I don't know how to use it well enough. I've seen people make bloody lawnmowers sounds, like a lawnmower starting up and then running. And like water and just all these Foley noises made with Faceplant. It's kind of mad because you see how close they get to actually replicating the sound. You're like, why don't you just use a Foley sound? Why go to all the effort? But no, it just shows you the power, the awesome power of it. I'd love to see some snares actually made in there. I bet there's a lot more variation that you can put in. Old school dubstep. Yeah, I've seen some Reason like screen where they're playing a track, playing a Reason, like it's got that old dubstep sound for sure. Where can I find your music, Shane? Yeah, Spotify. This isn't out yet. All this stuff is going to come out in April or thereabouts. I'm going to play this out on the 28th in Wrexham, and then probably at Home of the Drum in July. Because why is it frozen on me? No, wait, it's not frozen. Something's a bit weird with it though. Oh yeah, the Alt key on this keyboard. Seeing that, it's doing some weird stuff. There we go. Spotify, yeah, and SoundCloud, and all of them pretty much. Granular Synth 2, yeah. The one, are you in Ableton Force? Because it does have one. It has a pretty good one. Yeah, but yeah, Faceplan has one. Yes, Ableton. Yeah, Granulator 3 if you, or even any of the granulators, they do a pretty good job. Like I've started making a lot of my sounds with them now, because the one I did use that I paid for, that was a Max for Live one, is a bit buggy, and they've not fixed the bugs, which I'm really sad about, because you could have like 128 grains at once, and I haven't seen any other granulator plugin that can do that. Anyway, take care, Force. Have a good one. I'll be listening out for your tunes. Evening, He Banshee. Yeah, Shane. This will come out. Cheers. This, I'm gonna put this tune out because it's done. I'm just kind of doing some last minute changes. It's the story of every producer's life. Yeah, I'm just doing some last minute changes. They're like experiments at this point. I've got the sounds how I want them. I'm pretty happy with everything about it. Just I wanted to try a different snare position. That's it. Dr. Smith. No, actually. Oh, Dr. Smythe. No. Who's Dr. Smythe? Leo Vernon. I'm using Ableton 12. Did you beta test it? Get in. It would look pretty stable when I got 12.00. I think I had 00. No, or would that have been the beta? I'm not sure. I had the one that wasn't the beta anyway. The first official release. And I kind of wish I'd waited, because, well, I kind of wish I didn't upgrade, but there were a few things I wanted. I wanted auto-tune. I wanted, whatever it's called. I've been using auto-tune quite a lot since now, and it's really good. I really like it. Spent up on synths. See, I'm fully behind the logic of, not Logic the DAW. I'm fully behind the thinking logic of, if you've got a computer system, software system that you create in, don't upgrade. If it works for you and it works pretty well, don't upgrade it, because it's going to set you back. And it did set me back. Do I listen to my own advice? No. Yeah. It was a good few weeks of adjusting, and it broke all my scripts, my keyboard shortcuts, custom keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts. Right. What am I doing? Okay, so let's check the brief. Oh, that's a fancy name. Try reverse. So I've done that. I bring back the snare resonance and all response sections. Not done that yet. Almost done that. That means putting this here, muting that. Oh no, not muting that. Putting this here. Bass group. Everything is in the bass group. Should we mute this? Yeah, it sounds right. The first bass type wobble. This one? That's a serum. It, with the 4-amp filter off, it sounds like that. Part of it is that sound. It's actually not really the effects on it. I don't really do anything. It's just the bend, actually. There's a bit of bend, but it's mostly this FM. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's like I was unsure about this sound, but I think because of the rhythm, it kind of makes it interesting. It's got its own little melody in it. I think it's following a pitch. That. Doing pitch bends. It's kind of like something that's not, you can't really do with traditional. Oh, no, what am I talking about? I was about to say it's not really done with traditional music theory. Like you don't have pitch envelopes, but you do in music notation. You can express, but it's harder to express without drawing this kind of. I'm not an expert on music notation at all, but I know that it can express almost anything. But then sometimes I'm like, you wouldn't do this in it because you don't have LFOs, do you? On a violin, so yeah. So what else needs doing? Reverse rim shot. So I remember the reason why I wrote that down when I listened to it is because there was something that could do with. Oh, I know what it was, but it's gone now, so I don't need to worry about it. See, like a reverse rim shot there might sound good. Vibrato. I suppose it is, isn't it? And I guess there probably is a way of specifying how fast to do the vibrato as well, isn't there? So, yeah. But doing the pitch bend stuff, still, it can be done. It can be done. It's just can you imagine, like, if some clever composer transcriber was given the challenge of turning this into like an orchestral piece, what even instrument would you start with for that? And how would you get all the people playing? You'd have layers, surely. You'd have like a cello maybe, and what makes that sound? You could have some little trumpet going, and clarinets, oboes. But oboes can't do in between pitches. They can't do slidey pitches, so they just have to do just quantized little just to the rhythmic bits. But no, yeah, I suppose you could do it all with cello, violin. Oh, and trombone, because that can do in between pitches, can't it? So yeah, you could have pretty powerful. I'd love that. I'd love to have enough money one day to just like just say to a composer, turn this dubstep tune into an orchestral piece, see what it sounds, just to see what it sounds like. It might sound shit, and people would just be like, "What is this shit?" They wouldn't be so rude to walk out. I think they'd listen to it to the end and go, "I didn't quite like it. It's quite harsh. It was lots of repetition." But yeah, I'd love to do that. I've always dreamed of working with an orchestra. It's like a dream job. Imagine having that sound at your fingertips. Just you give them. You have to work hard to do it. Got to give them all the score that's for their instrument. There's got to be a conductor who knows his orchestra really well and can communicate with them how to play certain bits. This bit needs a bit more. I love to do that. So yeah, I think this is done. James with the rim shot. He is the rim shot man. Have you got the free VST isotope stereo image? I use I don't actually use shit, do you know what that reminds me? I've not mixed these tunes in stereo yet. At the moment they're all pretty much mono. And I need to decide which bits I want to make wide. So, and I've only got 2 weeks left. I find doing stereo image stuff quite difficult. Like, I don't know where I want to place stuff and how I want to, what sort of space I want it to sound like it's in. That's like too much choice. It's rave music. Like, why am I thinking about that sort of stuff? I'm an Autica head as well, Hibanchi. I love Autica. Autica's just the most amazing. God, what even is it? It's music, but it's like, what the fuck? And they do it. They just do their thing, and they do it to the nth degree, and they just keep on doing them to the max. And nothing else sounds like it. And if you try and make a beat that's got lots of clicks and pops in it and lots of like non-hitting on the click, it sounds like Autica. It's like they've they're pioneers, and they've kind of set the tone for all music that's going to sound like that in the future. It's like everything's going to go back to auto. It's kind of like just mad, in it. I bet they didn't even. I don't know if they intended to do that. Oh, it is amazing. I just, when I'm listening to an orchestra track, I just feel it feels like the most geeky thing ever. I want to show it to everyone because it's so amazing, but no one's gonna fucking get it. They're gonna go, this is. I just want to put Britney Spears on right now. Oh yeah, so sorry, stereo image. How to make things stereo. Um, Stereo images are really good on the top end, yeah. Like for hi-hats and stuff, if you want to make them wide. See, that's it. I can never answer the question, why do I want to make something wide? To give it space, but also as a psychoacoustic effect of just, if you're listening on the headphones and all the hi-hats and all the tops of the snares sounds like it's spread out, it just sounds richer, doesn't it? But by doing that, it usually introduces phase problems and things don't sound as clear in mono, even though clubs aren't in mono usually. They're usually stereo. Because I'm making stuff that's in mono sounds really loud. But anyway, yes, Skrillex. Let's go back to Skrillex. I don't know if it was him who said it or whether someone analysing his music was saying about width, taking the width out of everything so that when there are wide things, this sounds really wide. And then when you want to bring a focus down to something, you'd remove all the width from everything. And I think that when you do a drop, that's a pretty good idea. Have a big wide intro, and then it just goes dead dry, and all that noise in the air's gone, and it's just the kick and the rim, and the bass is the feature, and you just like that's you're dancing to that now. You're not listening to the intro anymore. You're not in this land of intro anymore. You're now in the dancing bit, and that's all that's happening right now. Just the main elements. So that's where width is. That's why I don't mind some wide stuff on the intro, but and I know, I've heard enough D&B tunes where the bass has some width, and the mid bass is like two mid bass, one mid bass duplicated, one tuned left, one turned right, and one of them just has a slightly different not phase, just a slight bit more FM on it on one of the settings, or maybe even a different pitch or different fine-tuned pitch, so that when people are listening to headphones, really notice. But in a club, you probably won't notice it. I know you can hear stereo stuff on a really good club system, but when you mash, you can't. I think if you want the stereo effect to be obvious in a club, you make it really wide. But yeah, and loads of people listen to music on headphones, so you kind of want to give some stereo treats for them, don't you? So that's always last on my list, and I always forget to do it when I'm doing a mix, to check the stereo field and add some narrative into it. So the intro's wide, and then it goes to the drop. And perhaps after a while, some of the basses have a little bit of some of the percussion sounds, or in a big wide reverb or something. Yeah, Simula. We were talking about Simula before. Someone's got some Simula 140 stuff. Apparently, they're sending me to play. That I hopefully will play them on the 28th. Skrillex. Whoa. Oh, I've missed a chance to get Autica tickets in Manchester. Or was it Liverpool? This year, I think. Missed it. I've not seen them. Yeah, Skrillex is cool. Some people don't like him, and I think that's just a misunderstanding. Like, deep dubstep is not Skrillex. Skrillex is just doing his own thing at 140, and you can call it dubstep, can't you? Why not? But some people still don't like him. Don't know why. So I take all of him. He's obviously doing something good, and his stuff sounds really clear. Like, if you just objectively listen to Rumble, it's so bloody clear and so purposeful. It's there to make you dance, and there's a lot to be learned from it. Stuff like that, you know. The future of music production. Oh, is it? Yeah. He knows you for the geniuses that they are. Play the song, bro. Yeah, but Simula's wicked. Yeah, love the minimal. Most that. Is that like old school kind of dubstep? Do you know what? When I saw that video of Fortet playing to a massive crowd at a festival, and he plays an Autica tune, and some people have posted the video of it because it's like, Fortet's played an Autica tune to like loads of people, and there's people like, it's just this kind of 4/4 Autica tune that's got like quite a slow kick on it, but it's got all these twisted Autica noises on it, and there's people like that. It's daylight. There's people at the front of the crowd going like, yeah, it would deeply disturb me to hear an Autica tune something that big, but I'd be like, what? I'd love it, but it would also disturb me, but I'd love it. Disturb me in a good way. But yeah, after that, I slept on the fucking tickets, didn't I? Because you can usually sleep on an Autica ticket, but not anymore. Now that Fortet has played Autica, there's not a chance. It's like, they're going to be sold out now every time, probably. All those people into Fortet who's already quite alternative, looking for something even more alternative, they could just stumbled on Autica. They're just going to have their minds blown by that discography, aren't they? What, Sunlight by Modestep? Should we have a... That's the kind of thing I want to listen to right at this moment, actually. Some... Modestep. Sunlight. I know that lyric. No, 14 years. They're all 14 years old, aren't they? All the UKF tracks with that logo in it. But they all sound like this. It's mad how it sounds quite different from 14 years ago. It's I don't know what it is. It's still clear. Oh yeah, I remember this. Vexed. Yeah. Oh, it's speeding up. It went absolutely off with a live band. Nice. Did they speed up like this as well? Jack, thanks for sharing. Yeah, nice little. It's mad, like it's like looking back on history. It sounded so different back then. Yeah, go on. Everyone gets one probably. Why did I say that? Johnny could do stuff. But yeah, do it. Plan B. Love goes down. Dr. B. Oh no. Okay. I might have to go because. Oh, I'm just crying. Drumstep. I don't think there is a drumstep category on Juno, there isn't. Drumstep's like hidden away. Or is it? It's just drum and bass, isn't it? It's just like half speed drum and bass. It's just another flavour of D&B. But I remember someone played an entire 2-hour drumstep on vinyl. I was like, how is there this much drumstep in existence that you can get all in one place? gonna have to go in a minute. This baby's crying and she just won't stop. If I leave it, she won't. But yeah, that's a tune. That sounds really fast. It sounds like 178. Right, yeah, I've got to go. Fuck. Okay, I'll check out Milanese Hibanchi. Right, thank you all for tuning in. I will have to go because this will end in tears if it doesn't stop. Right, take it easy, everyone. Thank you so much.